Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. Paulo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Grazie per stare a fare. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle. Paulo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar e Podcast Gihareh. Sono il tuo capo, io sono Chief Gihareh. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questo è Pensieri Tangenziali e Podcast Gihareh. That's how that shit used to be. Welcome to Jamrock. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Boy, oh boy. Welcome to Jamrock. Wagwan. Go and get lost in the sauce. Mm. We're gonna do black bag of Doritos versus the purple bag. Start the ball. Shit random as hell. Where that bitch at? Where that? Yeah, there she go. And bend it over, bend it over, bend it over, bend it over. Bend over. That shit don't strike and stop and strike that pose. Tag products. I have a cup, bro. Where the cup at, bro? Sippy cup. Okay. Is that? Let me see about this shot. Let me do this one. Hey, that'll be nice. Real nice. And I got one more. I'm pretty sure I did the other one too, but I can't remember. I'm not gonna be sure what that one's called. Welcome to Jamrock. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Call it midnight. Okay, bro. Ran that the last throws of man. Shit, goddamn. I might have to whatchamacallit. Um, I might have to do the what's that thing called? You might have to go back to watching the movie. I was watching. Well, actually, a couple things just popped up. Not really, kind of sort of. But so you, Paul Pierce has a podcast. Everybody got a podcast. Paul Pierce has a podcast, and he be um, in his pajamas. But apparently, he kind of just exposed the Dr. Lane Bryant lady. That that was like, okay, that was the one that whatchamacallit. She, he's like, there used to be this, just race matter. There used to be this one guy, Derek Jackson, I think. It was like, y'all gotta stop falling for the word salad. Y'all gotta stop falling for that. It's some people that they just be talking. They just be chatting. They not that bright. They're not that smart. They just be putting a couple different words together and like, oh, they eat that up. They eat that up. Dr. Lane Bryant was one of them. But there was like, so I seen the snippet of the podcast, right? And this the only part I seen. I seen this one little part, and and it was like, mm-hmm. It's like all that shit that she was sitting there talking and saying. She was saying all of this, right? And then there be a couple things. This is why I don't. This a doctor. This the one dude called her out on this, bro. Like there's this other part of just saying, okay, if you say certain things, and then you come back later and then you I'm like, that's the one part of the whole. So the two podcasts that you got to put together, man. This is okay when it comes like the level of editing and like the certain things that certain people do. Like this is like River. When River does this, River would do this. River will put this clip with this clip, and like she gonna piece the whole thing together. River, that's what River would do. But I'll just chat anyway, and I appreciate it. So you gotta watch if there are like two instances here. Watch the Cam Newton podcast, and then watch this Paul Pierce podcast. Same lady. Or you can watch Cam Newton podcast, watch her on the Breakfast Club, and then watch her on this Paul Pierce thing. All that. This is when I sit here and try to tell you. Anybody, it's just certain keywords. When I hear somebody say certain keywords, I'm like, oh, I instantly like no, like no, just to be hypocritical. Just if when I hear somebody talking about high functioning, high value, and if they start talking about any of that rah rah bullshit, oh fuck no. This watch the Cam Newton podcast, watch her on the Breakfast Club. She, she gets on this pod with Paul Pierce and he's talking to her. She said, mind you, single women keep women single. Y'all listening to it's like she ain't had none of the brothers' food. We understood what she was for who she was, and we didn't give her any more credit than that. What? So this is a 40-something-year-old woman that has never been married. So she says that she has been in this is what she admits. She's been in an open relationship with a man that is 9 years younger than her, almost 10 years younger than her. On and off. On and off relationship with and I like how somebody said it, her junior. She's been she's been in an on and off relationship for 5 years with a man that's 9 years younger than her. all of all that she was talking and saying and this, if you watch her listen, let's not watch, there's, don't even, just listen to what she says on the Cam Newton podcast, because people was coming up behind her for how she talked to Cam Newton. The Cam Newton podcast, the Breakfast Club. Listen to what she says on this Paul Pierce joint, and this is like, mm, she's been dating on and off, open relationship with a man 9 years her junior, 9 years younger. All that she, everything that she was sitting there saying and talking about, and previously, what she stood for. Nigga, what? Where my shit at? Hold on. Where my guy? Where my meme at, bro? Nigga, what? Bro. Yeah, man. Hopefully that saved there, bro. I'm not sure if I was, yeah, hopefully that saved that shit right. But, bro, I saw the clip that what yesterday, I think, and then somebody mentioned and brought it back up on the socials today, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, that yep, I know what you're talking about. I saw that clip too. He was like, you should have heard the rest of it. I didn't need to hear anything else. I'm reclaiming my time. I don't need to hear anything else. I'm good. I'm good off of that. But I got, man, I'm stuck in between this is a song, this country song, a rock and a hard place. Man, I'm just like, you know, day in, day out, you know, switch up the vibe, switch up the mood, do this, do that, bro. I tell you. Black Lamborghini, red Lamborghini, white Lamborghini. Red, black, and white Lamborghini. Bronze, copper. G-Rank Gladiator. Man. So, this was one of those. Oh, well, I did watch the movie. And I did my segment on that. For reasons of such, I don't really know. My only thing about me trying to go to storage to get my Switch is the fact that, like, that'll be another device to keep charge of. And charge. Like, keep track of and to charge. And I'm not even sure which game to, like, even play. I have to start Metroid over again. Pokemon, I had to, like, actually do the end game for. And then the other Pokemon, I actually want to, like, beat, play. Man. I don't think the new Pokemon game comes out until like November-ish, maybe. I could be totally wrong. But Pokemon Legends ZA, that's gonna be coming out next. But if not pressed about it, the one thing about Pokemon Legends ZA, it's not a color. All right, it's not a color. So Pokemon has already, in a roundabout way, confirmed the there's a Pokemon multiverse. And so all the games aren't necessarily, on the same timeline in a sense. So I'm not that pressed about it. But I think the interesting thing is the battling and catching styles and just like when I think one of the cool parts was somebody said, boy, somebody said when you battle, sometimes like it was a skill to not knock the Pokemon out. If the Pokemon faint, it'd be over with. And so there's this concept where you can knock the Pokemon out, and I'm not sure how many chances you have to catch it, but I'm not sure if you just get the one Pokeball at it or two or whatever. I think it's just one. That kind of makes sense. Just one. So that's something that would be an interesting thing. I'm not. I don't think I'll be interested in playing that Pokemon game until the graphics get back on Arceus level. That I ain't pressed about none of that till the shit get back to Arceus level. That's just my opinion. I don't know how the Scarlet and Violet just went that way. Did that right there. Kind of threw me off. And, but like the time in between the generation of them coming back, like Scarlet and Violet is not going to be remade until like they get to a new system, like whatever comes after the Switch. So that's another thing. That's another thing. And yeah, well, like you practice like patience. You practice patience, bro. I'm ready, like, I'm yawning, but at like 4 a.m., at 4 a.m. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's like how one little decision leads you to, I don't know. And you know what? That doesn't even matter because I'm still gonna end up in about or around about the same jank. It's just more or less sleep. But I would be, I'd appreciate it though. I would for sure appreciate it. Mm. That's another. That's the other part. Like the things that you don't mind losing sleep over. You're like, I don't even mind losing sleep over this. This right here, I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm willing to go do this, walk here, do that. Mm. But I think it's also because like yesterday I was like, okay, write some of this stuff down. Write some of this stuff down. And then, oh no. So this is what I'm saying, talking about. Like the skin is like raised up and it's like the parts where the hair comes out, they're like deeper, more, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just more defined or whatever. Bro, it's right on, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell is the difference. Like, the mosquitoes, bro, and whatever else. My right arm, tore my right arm up. But so I thought about writing the lines down yesterday, or yeah, at some point yesterday. But then I was like, whether it's gonna take too long or this or whatever. Mind you, I didn't even write it on a separate page. Like that shit is in my book, and so it's little things like that. It's little things like that. But I wrote it all down. I just decided like just go ahead and write it down. So I'm like, bro, like just being ready, bro. I'm ready. Being ready before the moment arises. Being ready before the moment arises, bro. The other thing I gotta figure out is what the hell I'm gonna do with my hair. I'm gonna either have to find my clippers. It's time for the what do you call that? If it happens, is it quarterly? That's every what 3 months, right? Yeah, quarterly, baldy. I go back to the baldy, bruh. Mm-mm. And then you gotta deal with the milk dud jokes, the Tootsie Roll jokes, or whatever else. Is it still funny? Those is the ones that was funny like the first time you heard it, and never again. Whoa. Or and it's also like what's up? They say the one joint is like where you can just like you can twist it up yourself. Twist that shit up yourself. The only reason I be kind of like I haven't been like really even trying to do whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But make sure your hair is washed and clean and da 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 da. What else, bro? I mean, I think that's your stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see what would be the best. Mm, not use of time. Best use of time. It's gonna capture my interest. It's too early. What the hell? Come on. I'm trying to think. Mm, 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 for you. Do, do. What the hell is this? Let's see, why is it not showing up? Such a fool for you. Oh, do, 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 do. Yeah. Mm, 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 the moon about a little more than 50%, I guess. It ain't a half moon. But, mm, 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 mm. What's the name of that song? There's no CeeLo. And what, I'm not sure that's the girl name. Disrespectful. It's disrespectful, bro. What up, what up, what up? graffiti jungle. Please don't say something insecure. Yes, she is admirable. This right here is what got me. This is the. It was at this moment I knew that was the dress, bro. That was the dress right there. Got a snake on it. This was nice. Photography people. I can't even see the other shit. Right here. No. Yeah. There's the front of the dress. The merch. Go crazy, bro. Damn. Do we look the same age? What is there to even talk about? What is there to even talk about? Bro. Painting, cooking. Let some. Man, food is always nice. Let me some. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something to switch up the vibe. I like the consistency in the voting here. I like the consistency in the voting here. We all know the correct answer. We all know the correct answer. I haven't had one. I haven't had those. I haven't had Doritos in a while though. I haven't had Doritos in a while. Then this one person had to go break up the vibe and had to just vote for the purple bag. Everybody knows if you've had the black bag of Doritos, everybody knows the black bag of Doritos is the best bag of Doritos. And if you had to make a choice, this is one of those black bag, purple bag. There's a correct answer. They're gonna choose the purple bag. You're off the show. What? No. Yeah, you trying to be funny. You knew the black bag was better. What type of game show would that be? What type of game show would that be? Oh, you know how like, is it GQ? It's one of them magazines. Is it GQ? They do like the friendship test. So I've watched like a couple episodes of this. One was Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug. Every time Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug come up, it's like, Mariah. That girl is in love, bro. That girl is in love. They're like, Mariah. She's like, this what I like. This what I like. And this what's going on. Bro, I don't even think she has kids, bro. I don't even think she has kids. She be in the bed with his kids, and they be talking about this rah rah, this that and the third. They're like, yo, y'all, she out here being a mom, this and the third. She ain't even got no kid. She ain't even got her own. She ain't got no blood of her own kids, whatever. Um, but Phantom and Kai Cenat was also up there. They took the friendship test. I was talking about this friendship. I was bringing that up to say if it's like a game show and like you be whatchamacallit and you gotta ask them certain questions and then but it's purely subjective. It's purely subjective. And this is one of the questions. Black bag of Doritos or purple bag of Doritos? Pro rap. Fuck off the show. You're done. You're done. What? It's one of those but it's like what if it's like real money involved? What if there's like real money involved? So they were like, you gotta answer this question right here, right now, like and there's a right or wrong answer. It's like you gonna win money, you gonna this and that thing. And like, oh shit, this and that. The niggas be pissed. I'm like, oh shit, goddamn. What's another food question then? Oh, we could do it like chicken spot. Now this actually got just a little bit tough because you got Bojangles, you got KFC, you got Texas Church's Chicken, you got which one is Louisiana? Is Louisiana Bojangles? Yeah, Bojangles, KFC, Texas Church's Chicken, and Popeyes. Who got the best chicken? Who got the best chicken? And they be like, this question is worth $100. And the nigga answer the question, bro. You gotta know your order before you order. 3 thighs. If I say I want to see 2 breasts and thighs, I'm not talking about chicken. So I need 3 spicy dark meat thighs, 3 biscuits. Where am I going? It ain't KFC. It ain't Popeyes. It ain't KFC, Popeyes, Bojangles, Churches. What's another one? Okay. Lay's or Ruffles? Bro, that should be like one of the easiest. This question right here is worth $25. Lay's or Ruffles? They're gonna say Lay's. You know, like on Family Feud, the family really gonna start feuding. You know, Lay's is not better than Ruffles. Be mad. Why would you say Lay's? Okay. Okay. Okay, we got that. I'm trying to see. Because, you know, Pringles is in a lane of its own. So, what could you do against Pringles, bro? Who are we going to even put up against Pringles, bro? Pringles are in a category of its own. Oh, my gosh. Or if it had to be like chips. Oh, man, we might do this shit. It's called This or That. And you can actually do it on bro, I need to figure out how to make them, man, myself, bro. I'm gonna go, okay. So you you know how certain platforms have these features or whatever. And then it comes onto this platform. So they had these like little games. I was playing them shits for a little bit. So one of them though, you do gotta like lean your head either this way or that way based on the option given to. Oh, we might do that with the bitches. Oh shit, hold up. I'm like this one. Hey, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, you want to talk about a show that we want to play? You want a show that we want to play? Is this one or this one? Niggas be like, shit, that's a hard choice. Niggas be in the jail like, shit, bro, which one? Bro. Oh shit. Nah, that would be a joke. Bro. One of y'all coders, gamers, whoever, whatchamacallit, y'all need to do this right here. Do this or that, but it be bad bitches only. This one or this one. Niggas be like, shit, goddamn. And then whichever one win, you then gotta be like, okay, this one or this one. Bro, niggas would be lost in the goddamn sauce, bro. Niggas would be lost in the goddamn sauce. There'd be bad bitches only. Then, then it's gonna be on some bro. And what if this is why that whack ass balloon pop shit, all them ugly busted ass regular people go up there they finally get to reject the other gender. Fuck that. Fuck that. What if niggas had to choose, what if it was the bad bitches on this show? Yeah, nigga, I'd be like, well, yeah, whichever one you whatchamacallit, that's the one you gonna end up on a date with. Oh, what happened? The 20 women versus whatchamacallit? The 20 women versus whatchamacallit? They need to. I wasn't mad at that one. I wasn't mad at the 20 women versus whatchamacallit. But they just need to be 20 bad bitches. Do I get to choose them? Hey, but that should be different too. That should be different. All right, you get to choose 4 Instagram baddies. No. You get to choose 20 Instagram baddies. Influencers is the word they like to call themselves nowadays. You get to choose 20. Oh, shit. Any 20? Like, these are all the ones you're like, oh, shit, goddamn. Oh, hell yeah. Niggas be like, hey, bro. And then, you know how, like, Flavor Flav, you know the Flavor of Love shit? Nigga, what? Hey, hey, bro. Hey, bro. If you had a one shit, bro, and it's like, what happened to The Bachelor? What happened to that goddamn show? What happened to The Bachelor? All the bitches is bad. They be like, damn, these are options? Niggas be watching it. Hey, bro, that'd be the shit where the niggas and the bitches would watch the show. The bitches gonna be like, well, shit. The niggas gonna be like, damn, bro, I don't know what. Niggas would be like, that'd be some shit, but they be up in arms like, oh, damn, she got kicked off the show. I really liked her. Apparently, the people from Love Island, you like, that shit, that shit over with. Go back and watch it after the fact. That shit from Love Island, the couple that won, they was on Good Morning America. They on Good Morning America. I need to like reverse her pictures. Cause I'll be on this side. Or if I can go like this. The couple that was on Good Morning, nah, what the hell? I'm not gonna say it. The couple that was on Good. Hey, bro. The couple that won Love Island, season 8. I don't know their fucking name. Shelly? Oh, Amaya? Whatever the fuck. And it was like, they was on Good Morning America. Whatever couple won Love Island season 8, they was on Good Morning America. And it's like, hey, did y'all check? What have y'all, have it? Somebody, Scusa, let's go to the comment section. Somebody in the comment section was just like, that bitch ain't post shit since April or something. They don't know nothing about nothing. They just been enjoying each other's company and presence. They just been enjoying each other's company and presence. They was like, She ain't been on social media. They ain't been on social. They ain't been checking for nobody and nothing. They don't know about the people rooting for them. And they say we had a couple conversations with fam, but that was about it. That was about it. We don't know nothing about nothing. They're just enjoying each other. The honeymoon phase, baby. The honeymoon phase, baby. Oh man. Oh man, I'm getting a little hungry. Man. You know when you first get hungry and there's a couple of things. You get hungry, right? And then after you get hungry, what happens after you get hungry? Oh, you either you gonna get you, it might go it's gonna go away. If you don't do nothing about it, it'll go away. It might come back. Hey man, I'm still hungry. This your stomach talking. Calm down, we got work to do. We just chilling, chilling. We ain't getting till later. Hey man, said I'm hungry. Like there'll be levels to it. Like sometimes it'd be like really overt, and then sometimes it just be like, I can get through this. I can get through this. Mm. So we just waiting until whatchamacallit. Oh, so yeah, this ain't popped up, bro. And I was like, yo, what in the world? I'm trying to work on my descriptors here. I'm not sure how to describe that. When you get stung, but this ain't no mosquito bite. So the skin rises, yeah, it rises up. I rise up. But I'm not sure the emphasis on like the hairs on your skin come out of a like hole or whatever. But that shit just makes it just that much more like it's very evident. This is very evident. You're like, yo. And then that is so somebody asks, which one is harder? To do a 12-hour shift at your job or do a 12-hour stream? No. In the comments it was like, niggas be going to sleep on the stream and shit. All right, yeah, let's say you're not asleep. You just gotta sit there with your boredom. What I was about to say was, it's different levels with the boredom and whatnot. At least you can just do what the fuck you want to do. If you on the clock, niggas be micromanaging and watching. Even like, yo, it just be the ones that be like, why you making it seem like it's that important? And it ain't. We got her on the shirt, people, and we got her on the shirt. There's me, Johnny Bravo. Mm, 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 mm. I might have to order a sippy cup, bro. Let me check this shit. I might have to order the sippy cup, bro. Oh, the shot o'clock. Hey, bro, I tell you what. Whether it was wine or liqueur or the rock star or the monster, I'm drinking it out of my cup. Just the stuff that you'll be proud of, bro. And so we got, I think we're just gonna put those together. Yeah, man, I gotta update the merch, bro, and then make that shit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, bro. Ouch. Bro, Chris Brown need to drop that song. Matter of fact, I'm about to check to see what the hell if he left that post up or not. Like he need to just drop that song, bro. I'm pretty sure. Okay. And we did good on the whatchamacallit. We sure did. Yep, we sure did. I'm not sure if the back half part of the nigga. What? Uh, yeah, this is uh, it. The sadness is that it would. This is madness. It wouldn't make it to the motherfucking story, bro. You know how much? Oh man. You know this is what I want to talk about like that the discipline. I would have to be so heavily committed to the motherfucking shit, bro. And it was because um, I would want, I'm like, I would want to get done and rid of episode 22, but like, going another day of whatchamacallit, bro. Because, and then, because I think the other part of it is, so the other part is the fact that, how do I say? Uh, fuck, anyway, it was that. It was, if I don't, and, oh, this just be blowing me, bro. So, that's what I was about to say. If, how'd I lose it again? Oh, so, if I have too much, whatchamacallit, then it gets bad because I don't know how to separate all this stuff because I'm trying to fit it all into something. Like, it'd be so much, I'm like, oh, I gotta put this here, and it'd be too much to, like, separate it. And then that's when it, like, gets worse. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I feel like it can be more when I'm at certain points, it's like, okay, at least it's like, it's gonna be concise to be like this, to be like that. And so when I have an influx, it's like too much. And I'm like, then that's when it becomes one of those just letting the shit off and just letting it go, and none of it ends up being in the edit or stuff like that. So that'd be a thing. That's what I'm trying to wish about. No, it's like do that. No, yeah, no. That's what I'm trying to wish about. So that's another thing. Not sure. And again, it's the fact that if I run through this last little bit and just say, okay, I'm gonna do this. Um, well, I know what the goal would be. I would need to Is that killing two birds with one stone? I basically gotta walk over there, do that. That would be, it would be whatever. I would edit it. The only difference it would make is the end of the day, where I get to say like I talked about, I did it, but I would potentially, well, the other part is the conversation would be different. I wouldn't have to talk about these pieces or parts. I wouldn't have to talk about them. Like I could just say I did it. So like that's one thing. And then the other one is like, for instance, I want to do the one with the cow jacket. I want visuals with the cow jacket. Mm, yeah, I just want visuals with the cow jacket. And so, oh boy. You know the funny shit though? Funny shit though. Bro, you could find shit, bro. So those are two options. One is having the discipline to go to storage, to record the visual, and the other is sitting here doing it here. And I know which one. I know which one I would be more proud of. So you do this the easy way or the hard way, you know? And I know which one. Like those are all three like different avenues. Now it's another. What's this, like the third one? This next one, like one, easy as one. My whole thing is none of them change. Well, that's always it too. Trying to be concise, but I almost caught a cricket today. Didn't work. There's this big ass grasshopper over there, but he didn't eat the last grasshopper, so I'm a little bit worried about that. A little bit worried about that. But none of them change. I was still gonna be sitting, you know. So what changes the what you call it, bro? was the quotables. That whole script thing was to say that with the cow jacket in storage. And say that with the cow jacket in storage. And then the other one is just I could get the shit done without going to storage. Or not doing it at all. Still, another day delay. That's what we gotta sit here and if answering the question, what do you want to do, is easy. Answering the question of what do you want to do is easy. I know what I want to do. That's the easy part. The pushback is, but do you really want to do that? Do you really? Because there is another, thought idea is just entertaining. And it's just like, it's just, so it's one thing of kicking it up here. I just haven't worn a cow jacket in a long time. But it's like that, yeah, just say a 2 hour walk. Just say a 2 hour walk. And it's like skipping that. What would make you skip it, but what would make you do it? Because you're eventually going to do it anyway. Eventually you're going to do it anyway. So, the decision you've already made in your head. that's why I kind of like I'm playing with now. So like, either there's the one option of just saying, okay, you sit here, boom, don't do it. Tomorrow you gonna be thinking about you put you either will or won't go throughout the day. Like more adding more stuff to say. Yeah. Mm, mm. Well, this would be 113. 113. Now, the other part of it is, let me see if I can. I got a couple things. Okay. The other part of it is either one you gonna remember or not remember. Okay. Um, Now sometimes there's a matter of. So I remember I wrote some stuff before, and it made sense of what I was, how one ended. That's how I knew the next one, what to start next. I'm like, okay, once I say this, it's gonna lead to this. Once I say this, it's gonna lead to this. And so that was the thing. So now some of these other ones, okay, so it's the thing about thoughts and who owns those. So they had this story of, MJ was like, yo, if a thought hit him, it didn't matter what time. If he knew it was 3 a.m., he got to go record it, because if it didn't, that thought might then go with Prince. And then, so he had to get it and create it, because it was this thought of the ideas coming through us. The idea doesn't belong to us, it comes through us. So, like, there's that, right? And like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, when it comes down to, like, just sitting here trying to make it, um, sitting here trying to make it, and I forget what's coming up next and what the saying is on the third. But I think I told you. I think I said all the options. One, don't do anything at all. Two, do it but go with the cow jacket, or do it like this. Yeah, whatever. So now there's a couple things that are. So, like, with instance, the thing about the thoughts, they don't belong to us, they come through us. Fine, I can remember that part. But it's like the intuitive mind, source, spirit, field. Like somebody else said, this whole, mm, what's this? Just the act of creation is an octave of creations. I don't know what the fuck octave means, but it's just like, it sounds good. Just the act of creation is an octave of creation itself. So, I'm not sure. It sounded good, but I'm not sure if that's something I should probably even try to say. Intuitive mind, source, spirit, ether, that field. Yeah. I'm a huge believer in you could have just left me the fuck alone. But to be in tune with source is to mimic source. To be in tune with source is to mimic source. And I want to hopefully be able to be at that space of being able to financially afford myself. See, yeah, I hope we all are able to reach that point of being financially stable to afford. Yeah, I hope that I'm able to reach that place of financial stability where I'm able to afford who I truly am. I can't afford myself. I don't need to have a rock star to whatchamacallit, but to really act this out. To don't push me. You stumbling drunk. Nobody pushed you. And then there's like just the boredom and timing and this and that. Like there's a possibility where I could like record it though. Even if I didn't go to like storage. Bro, I don't fucking know. Cause you know I still have not been able to put my motherfucking shades on, bro. The next one was the irony part about their silence. Seeking validation from a world who crucified the perfect. Yeah, it like that's my whatchamacallit. That's why I'm mad right now already. The fact that it's already a lot and none of it has whatchamacallit, and this is why it's also tangential thoughts. This is why tangential thoughts was it made sense because it was just going to be here, there, anywhere, and everywhere. You know. Nah, the only one I had to really write down was the one from the Shorty video. If this is your season, lock the fuck in, bro. The sun's out, buns out. She wearing less and going out more. You gotta understand, an attractive woman. Is one emotional decision from one bro. For all this shit, just stay hungry. That one was the bar, bro. That one was the bar, bro. Bro, I'm that bored. and then the one, all of that, right? It's all of that, and then, well, those two can be separate, for real, for real. Those two for sure can then be separate. Um, the shit from American Gangster. I ain't even got my whatchamacallit, my lighter, the one lighter. So which one would be the quotables from here? Yeah, cause that also like eases up. Cause remember, the shit from um, the reenactment from whatchamacallit, like yeah, these don't need to be with that. I think yeah, I think, you know, like you kind of already made these like yeah, it's just yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and just go on and do that, bro. That's what we're looking like we about to do. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait about. I'm gonna wait 15 more minutes. Cause the thing about that is, come up here and do quotables. Get all of this shit off of, you know, the mental and that boom. Now, being locked the fuck in, bro. Bro, and then you see how like that's a, like, not being distracted, staying focused, staying on task, and it's like, bro, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta do this. Like, this was the plan. This is the goal. This is the motivation. I gotta do this, right? So lock the fuck, like, cause that shit could be on some boom. Um, now I'm not sure about what time sunrise gonna be, but I ain't. And then the other part of it is I ain't gotta think about, you know, I ain't gotta think about the whatchamacallit. I ain't gotta think about, you know, what they even try to say. It really is just a matter of running through what you want to do. Whoa, okay. Well, we'll come back right here, do the quotables live. And other than that, doing the whatchamacallit, yeah, with that, yeah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And I'll edit that up. That's actually gonna take, mm, I think if I use this short though, I'm trying to see how much time well, I can just look at the video and see how much time I need to like whatchamacallit. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Because yeah, the other thing is, if I do that one, it has to. You got a lot to fucking do your quotables, bro. Do your quotables. Do your quotables, bro. Do your quotables. And then, bro, it's like almost like being a narrator or a meme narrator. Like, they got Morgan Freeman, but it's like, for the new generation, we got something new. You know what I'm saying? The narrator, the millennial narrator. Makes sense. Makes sense. Type shit. I think I can work with it. The millennial narrator. Yeah, that shit fire though. That shit hard. That shit fire though. That's for sure. That's for sure, bro. So we'll do that, and then it's just that walk. I guess you won't mind it too much. I guess you won't mind it too much. Whatever now. Okay. What's the songs for the whatchamacallit? Chris Brown made that song that he ain't released yet, sampling Usher, nice and slow. Down, 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 down. Oh, and then Glorilla. That Amber Alert line? Whoa. Hey, bro, yeah, she on a different type of, she was on a different way. This is son of a, damn. Yeah, I definitely for a fact just have to come back and put the other one up there. Wild, bro. Yeah, ain't my own that. We're gonna do a quick segment, real quick, about Nicki Minaj and SZA.